Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to Lovin Daily, where I take you through the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. We have big news and a great show ahead of us today. We're talking about the UAE will start making vaccines. This is very cool. Also later in the show, MBZ praises a police officer for helping stranded drivers. Also, we have a little bit of information about Dubai Food Festival, how you can get involved, and incredibly, how you can vote for the best karak chai in Dubai.
I have my votes ready, and apart from that, we'll be talking about an Irish family who was made to quarantine despite COVID negative results, and petrol prices in the UAE shoot up for the month of April.
Poor drivers.
It's just depressing.
So I don't drive.
That's why.
That's why. Not because I don't have a license. Was that a joke?
Kind
But
bear with us, guys. Yesterday, we're leveling up so much on this show. It's just,
oh my god.
We'll get to one of the big things that we're super excited later in the show. But one of the things that we introduced yesterday were some sound effects.
Can we play some now? Like, which one are you
We're
playing now?
so limited, though. I won't lie.
Which one are you playing?
We have three emotions in this room: happiness,
Excitement.
and terrible jokes.
Terrible jokes. Not from me, though.
What's the excitement one? I think that's my favorite one.
What?
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
And the, oh my god!
Can you play can you just replay that over and over?
Which one? Oh my god!
Oh
my god! Wow.
Yeah.
A-level production.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
When the setup came up yesterday, Ali was like obsessed over his new toys.
Well, it's nice to see Alibaba happy.
That's how you make him happy. Just give him new equipment.
That's not the real reason
on
I'm
top
happy,
of it.
but yeah, it part like it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us why you're so happy?
It's just a change of mindset, basically.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I need that.
I tweeted this out yesterday.
I read it.
For the past 7 years, I've been dealing with, mental health and all of that. And, yesterday was like the first day that I actually felt happy, for a very, very long time.
Oh my god.
Truly happy.
So happy to hear that, Ali.
Applause.
Amazing.
Applause sound effect.
That's great news, Ali.
It is. It's like inspirational for so many people as well dealing with this.
There's really no reason for it. It was just me waking up one day with a different mindset. Like I told myself a day before, like, hey, your life shouldn't be this way. You're in your mid-20s, and just better your lifestyle. Like I need to go out more. I've been sitting at home a lot. Meet new people, and just get out more, get out of my comfort zone.
But it's so good that you're saying it, because of course you've had that positive mental attitude shift, which I think a lot of people want and need, but it's also good that you're highlighting that you had a lot of difficult years behind you, and hopefully this positive attitude stays. But yeah, it's about a mindset thing that we all try and shift, right? So.
It all starts with the mindset, but I've heard so many times like people saying an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So what you said about like going out, keeping yourself busy, that is also like, it plays such a big part in getting over that, like when you're in that stuffed mindset for a long time.
It's like when you say in terms of getting yourself busy, it falls under the finding distractions.
Interesting.
And it's not necessarily the case.
Okay.
It's more of that, like I said, that change of mindset where you need to just do things differently. Like usually things that you usually would not do.
Yeah.
Like
get out of your comfort
or just
zone.
switch habits. I think sometimes that's for me. It's like, I know you can be in a rut because you just continuously do the same thing, and then a month is gone and you're like, oh no, I haven't done a grocery shop in a month, and I haven't been to the gym in a month, and then you try and switch it up with small. For me, it's always baby steps.
Baby
and
steps.
January helps.
Yeah.
In January I'm like, I'm gonna change everything.
like the biggest factor was like this weekend, I saw a picture of myself in 2017. I was in the best shape of my life, and probably not the best mindset, but the best shape of my life. And I was going out. I was, sort of happy, borderline, but not truly happy. Um, and then I look back and I'm like, wow, what happened to that person?
Interesting.
And it's sort
But
of
that's so good. Instead of letting that bum you out, you're taking inspiration from that phase of your life and you're like, okay, I want to get there.
Exactly.
That's so good.
Exactly.
And he's also adopting Yana's cat.
What?
Yeah.
Temporarily.
A fostering, yeah.
Oh, guys, if you remember, Yana works with us in the office and she really needs a home for her cat for a number of reasons. She doesn't want to obviously rehome her cat, but it's just for a short amount of time. And Alibaba, you're going to do it. That's so great.
Yeah. I've raised two cats as well. So
so you have the experience and the know-how and the knowledge.
The way he says it, I've raised two cats.
Yeah, I raised them. They like from they were babies till they were adults.
Then what happened?
I gave them away.
Oh my God! Moving on.
Unfortunately, because my parents and my family. They don't like pets. So.
Oh.
Well, it's great that you're temporarily taking on Yana's. Guys, we digress. We digress from the daily news.
Yes.
Sorry. I took over.
We do have some stories to share this morning, I do think. But I want to jump into our top story. Massive news, a landmark milestone moment in the UAE that we're going to start producing vaccines right here in the UAE. More incredible innovation, which is so fantastic to share with you guys. It was announced yesterday by His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, and the Chinese Foreign Minister. They have launched the life sciences and vaccines manufacturing in the UAE. Now, this is a joint project by the UAE's Group 42 and China's CNBG, which is Sinopharm, to initiate the first ever COVID-19 vaccine production line in the UAE. And this is basically going to cater to a growing demand, of course, for the vaccine across the world. But how incredible is it that we're actually going to be making the vaccine right here in the UAE? More product. And I know they're also helping to distribute it around the world. It's not just for us right here in the UAE, which I think is important to note. Well done, UAE.
This requires an applause.
Yes, it does.
Level up.
How good is it to share that news, though?
That's amazing. When you first told me, I'm like, wait, I thought they already started making their own vaccines, but they're manufacturing it here.
A full production line of the vaccine.
That's amazing.
It is. So they were originally, especially Sinopharm was trialing it here. We were part of that test 3, which eventually enabled rollout of Sinopharm vaccine in countries across the world. Now we're actually going to be part of the production line. So it just gets us a step closer. And as you know, Emirates and Cargo are really kind of involved with helping get, I was going to say ship, but obviously fly the vaccine to different places around the world.
Yeah.
This just makes it one step closer. It also shows kind of incredible kind of friendship between the UAE and China at times of crisis. The fact that they're able to kind of come together to make this happen. So it's great news all around. And you can see the video of kind of the start moment when they all got together yesterday. It was videoed, it was a live streamed, a bilateral meeting. So yeah, amazing news.
And there was so much like talks of there being a shortage in vaccines. So this is one step like to ensure that it doesn't come to that. And not only shortage in the UAE, but like elsewhere, because the UAE doesn't just like keep it all for themselves. They distribute, they make sure like it goes out to places where countries don't really have a massive, what's the thing?
Access to vaccine?
Access to vaccinations and other medical supplies and stuff. So that's amazing.
Really, exactly. Helping get it around the world, not just keeping it within the UAE.
Yes. Now, but moving on from the UAE to Ireland, an Irish family was made to quarantine to Casey's land.
Didn't know.
Oh my God, I wanted to ask you the pronunciation of their name. Like when it comes to that, I'm going to ask you. I don't know how to pronounce.
Great. Okay, fantastic. Because some Irish names are easy as for us, and they get a lot of stick by some people who don't live in Ireland about the pronunciation and the spelling.
That's with every nationality. I feel like a lot of the names that I can pronounce, like it's difficult for others to.
Yeah, and I butcher some names on this live show. I do. It's okay. Let's watch you butcher some Irish ones to leave it up.
I'm not going to butcher it. You're going to say how to say it. Anyway, so an Irish family was made to quarantine despite COVID negative results. So an Irish family was made to quarantine 12 days despite all family members having COVID negative results. And the family of 5 were heading back to home, back to Ireland, their home from Australia, and transited through Dubai for 45 minutes. And this led to a mandatory 12-day quarantine in Dublin, because Dubai is in one of the high-risk areas, and if you do pass by, you will have to comply to a mandatory quarantine. And the O'Dowd,
That actually sounds quite Irish. The O'Dowd family.
the O'Dowd family, then it's not funny.
The O'Dowd family.
O'Dowd family lodged an appeal against their mandatory hotel quarantine, and the appeal was based on the concern that Michelle O'Dowd had over welfare. So she had concerns over the welfare of her teenagers, 9, 12, and 6, and if they were to remain in quarantine for 12 days. So obviously social media were mortified by this concern, and they're like, okay, this family has incredibly unrealistic high standards, and they were demanding very high standards from the hotel. And on one hand, the Irish family expressed their shock over the conditions of the hotel quarantine, and on the other, users responded back with shock over the misuse of their privilege. And then, as you can tell, a thread of backlash followed, and the family was just like, okay, the hotel space is too small. But there was a video showing, like, the mother took a video of the entire hotel space, and it was a 2-bedroom hotel apartment, 3 beds. It was very spacious, and for 12 days, like, you know, if you're going to be traveling at this time, you know what you're getting yourself into. So it was social media was kind of annoyed that this is the reaction from the family after going on a leisure trip and coming back and not wanting to comply with COVID regulations. But there were still some in support of the family, and they were questioning why the family weren't given options for their hotel quarantine. Like, they were questioning why the family of 5 weren't offered a better room with a space for the kids to run around and a balcony so they can get fresh air. So it was kind of like the internet was kind of divided, but that's with anything. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's never going to be an internet conversation when the whole world is like, yes, I agree with that. Good story. But this is a really interesting one because quarantine has just been introduced in Ireland in the last week.
Okay.
So I think people are just kind of getting used to it. And I think this family in particular, because they came from, like you said, Australia, where there's
Zero cases.
Yeah. But they flew through Dubai. It is a bit of a sticky situation because you're coming through Dubai, which is a high-risk country.
Yeah.
So therefore, you would expect that...
Sticky?
Yeah.
This is sticky.
Yeah. Continue.
It's a sticky situation. And you can... I kind of think that in this case, the laws are there for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ireland, who has been under very strict lockdown, you know, all my friends back at home have not had a life for the last year.
Yeah.
They're having, you know, they're literally no social interaction. So the laws are there for a reason. Ireland is going to continue that strict. So the fact that, you know, people coming in from Dubai, if they were allowed out into society and if cases did rise, it would be an issue. But however, there's another story. So quarantine in Ireland is kind of taking lots of headlines because there's another story of 3 guys who arrived in from a Dubai flight and they actually went on a smoke break during their hotel quarantine in Dublin, and then they just ran. They pegged it.
Ran.
Gone.
Peace.
So they're searching for them. They haven't found them at the moment. I think one went down to Waterford, which is where I'm from, 3 hours away, and then he went back to quarantine. There's other 2 on the run. Dubai or Irish authorities are working with the Irish health authorities because this could be fines of I can't remember exactly, maybe €1,000 and a 1-month prison fine for when they are caught, because these are the laws and the laws are there for a reason. And if they are to become spreaders of the virus, it's like that causes untold damage, untold cost to the health system, untold cost to people's families. So I don't know who's running away. They're on a smoke break and they ran. I don't know what they were thinking, if it was pre-planned. It was a mess. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
It is so irresponsible. And the thing is, people really comply to regulations in the UAE and Dubai. Like, expats, they come here and they won't complain about any of the rules, the regulations, which is obviously good and there for your safety. But when they go back to their home country, like, even like with Indians, they'll go back and it's just like, you know what, it's our place, we'll do whatever. They won't comply, they'll complain about the government. It's like...
That is a very good point.
Right? Like you go back to your home and you think like, okay, it's your home and you'll get away with anything, but that's so irresponsible. Like people just, they lose all sense of ethics. And once they're out of Dubai and they know like, okay, like in Dubai and the UAE, they have their restrictions and they'll comply with the regulations, but no.
It just seems that there's a level of respect here.
Yeah.
Because I guess we're majority, 90% of us aren't from here. We respect the country that is providing us with a living. We respect the country that's providing us with a standard of lifestyle and that we may not get at home. And therefore we respect it. We respect the rules and regulations to the point that the country was able to open up. However, in your home country, we just see, you mentioned India, and I see kind of headlines in England, Ireland. I see Twitter wars in England and Ireland about everything. And we get a lot of Twitter conversations here. They can be nasty, but not to the extent in any way, shape or form of other countries. And that's one of the reasons I quite enjoy living here. It just there's a lot of negativity that surround
it's bubbled out actually.
Government and voting in other countries. We don't have it here, so it's one of the reasons I quite living here.
It's nice having that negativity bubbled out for us. Someone said Dubai is like Disneyland, and it's nothing wrong with Dubai being like we've made it Disneyland. The people living here and the government authorities, like we've made sure that positivity is so high that it does feel like Disneyland, which is good.
And that's why people are
flocking here. What is that?
Yeah. Will we overuse our sound effects on the first day?
Yes.
No. Yes. No. Moving on. This is a really nice story. MBZ praises a police officer for helping a stranded driver. This is one of those stories that came to light and got major praise when His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, he saw that Sergeant Ahmed Hassan Al Hamadi went way beyond the call of duty for a stranded Sudanese man he met on the highway. This is one of those stories that kind of broke on social media and then got the attention of the ruler, which I think is amazing. Wow. It also doesn't happen in other countries. So what happened was Zain Al Abidin, his car broke down on Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road last week. Sergeant Ahmed parked his patrol car behind him and then proceeded to help him, as you would expect. He also not only helped him, he covered all of the costs of the tow truck. Wow. To ensure that Al Abidin was completely helped, had all the support he needed to get back where he needed to go, I guess. Then the man he helped was Zain. He got in touch with the Sharjah radio station to thank the police officer, and this got the attention of the ruler, who called it out on social media. Wow. And he basically said that this is the type of work that our policemen are there for. I'm actually going to read out the quote if I have it. He said, Zain described how responsibility and empathy are the values of our nation, and Sergeant Ahmed Al Hamadi demonstrated these values through his exceptional actions. I would like to thank both of them and all those serving on the front lines. We salute you. So just a really nice story of it was a great thing to happen, but also for leaders to be picking out these stories and giving people praise. Like, imagine how great you would feel, like you do a good deed and the day moves on and then someone's like, oh, well done, and the ruler's like, well done, sir, that's so good. It's
great. The ruler praising you, I mean, that's just like, you can die in peace.
Level up.
What do we do to get the rulers to praise us?
We have to what's that, pay it forward. So do nice things out of the goodness of our heart.
Maybe not with the intention of getting praised.
Exactly.
Yeah. Never. We don't want praises. We do it because we care.
What do we do?
We do things that we're going to do because we care. But this is a great story of appreciation and humanity.
She is.
But yeah, I don't like these sound effects made by humans. Like, I prefer the computer sound effects. But yes, I love this story about humanity. It just shows how great people, like when you want to help and when people are there for each other, it's just like it makes the community so good and everything around you so good.
Body a strong community.
Yeah.
I agree.
But moving on to very, 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 very sad news. Like, this will shake the nation. Petrol prices will be shooting up for the month of April. Now, petrol prices will be shooting up I'm repeating that, but yeah, this is the second consecutive hike in fuel prices, as petrol prices spiked for the month of March as well. And for the coming month, the UAE announced an 8% average increase in fuel oil prices in line with the international market, meaning that motorists will have to pay more to fill in tanks starting April, which is next month in 3 days. And Super 98 petrol has increased by 8.01% to 2.29 dirhams. Special 95 petrol has increased by 7.96% to 2.17 dirhams. E plus fuel have surged to 3.25%, which is 1.72 dirhams a liter. And so, like, I would say to myself and all my friends, fuel up on 31st March, fill up your tanks, because it's going to increase. But yeah, the increase in fuel prices is in correlation to the increase in economic activity across the globe. So it's all in correlation. It's not random.
Yeah, if I was a driver, I'd say get the E plus. How do I get that petrol? It seems a lot cheaper. Is that a silly thing to say? Is that
Get a fully electronic car.
fully electronic? We talked about Tesla, but what cars use E plus? It's like a hybrid, maybe.
I think it's a hybrid.
Okay, I'm getting a hybrid.
That's good for the environment. So yeah,
Save those dollars.
and cheap petrol, cheap charging. That's not petrol, right? It's charging, right?
It's free.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not free. It's 1.7. Oh, it's free
Oh,
for a
no,
couple
that's-
of months initially, right?
But that's E plus is petrol, so that wouldn't go into an electric car.
It's petrol.
This E plus, yeah.
Okay.
These are
E-plus
petrol
is
prices.
It's just when you buy a fully electric car, then you have to go to a charging station and just pay
The charging.
But the
amount.
UAE has those rolled out. They've done these really cool electronic driving road
When
trips across. I got there. Road trips across the UAE to showcase how many actually e-charging stations they have.
Yeah.
So you can do a full UAE road trip. It's just learning them. Like they're on your Google Maps the same way a petrol station is.
And
It's
there's
just
so
getting
many
used to it.
benefits. If you get an e-card, I thought you was making an action, but if you get an e-card, there are benefits that the UAE has rolled out. Like you get, like you don't have to pay for recharge and for a couple of months or something with parking. Like I'm not aware of it. Like I haven't read up on
if you were
it.
the first people a few years back when Tesla just opened up here,
Yeah.
you would have gotten a few years.
A
Few
few
years.
Yeah,
years.
instead of a few months.
Can you do that?
Yeah. It's great. It's great. You know.
Fudge.
Save the environment.
Save the environment. Moving on, guys, we are super excited. We are taking your votes now. Can we get a round of applause? Last one of the show, maybe.
He's like,
I know.
I'll do it myself.
Look, guys, the hunt for the greatest crack in Dubai is on. Dubai Food Festival has kicked off. This is 24 days that will get you out exploring the best of what Dubai has to offer, from foodcations and foodie experiences to Dubai Restaurant Week to hidden gems, and also the hunt for the greatest crack in Dubai.
Woo!
The votes have begun.
It was too loud, sorry.
No, it wasn't too loud.
No, when I hear back to it, never mind, yes.
So what we did, Simran did some really nice stories. We put polls on our Facebook, we put polls on our Instagram, on our Twitter, on all our accounts, asking you for your nominations. And we have hundreds of them. The tricky part was actually whittling those hundreds down to just 31. And they're all on Lovin Dubai right now. If you click on to Lovin Dubai, there's a little trending sign at the top, a little fire emoji, Dubai Food Festival. Click in there and you can see vote now. And the voting process is super duper simple. I actually think we
You
can.
want me to move it for you?
Yeah, please.
Oh, wow. It's got all the restaurants that you've nominated.
All the rest, well, a lot of them. It was so tricky trying to get it down to just this, because obviously people are very strongly opinionated about their favorite place, and you go to your favorite place quite regularly, and then you don't really veer away from that.
Yeah, true.
So actually trying to get the right list of places here was tricky. But okay, let's say My Tea, Philly Cafe, Mr. Tea Cafe, Project Chaiwala, Cafe Tea Club, Papa Roti, Tent Jumeirah. All of these places are doing great crack, but we want your vote. So all you need to do is go on to Lovin Dubai right now. The voting process is super simple. You literally just click on the one that you like. I've already done it, so just click on the one that
Which
you
one
like.
did you vote for, Casey?
That's a secret. I'm keeping mine secret.
Why? The world wants to know. Uncle T.
Yeah, she saw. You just click the place, and then your vote is in, and it's super simple. But that's just one of the great things happening for Dubai Food Festival.
So maybe if you're in the mood to meet Casey, just camp out at Uncle T. Unless she does takeout, then never mind.
Yeah, but like, it's just one of the great things that we want to do this month, and voting is open. All of the places have been notified. However, if you were watching our Instagram stories last night, you were probably sitting at home in jealousy because Simran was out living her best life.
I mean, like, sorry, not sorry. But I went to Pai Thai and it was so good. Like I just went there thinking that I don't like Thai food. It's gonna be spicy. I hate spicy. I'm not a fan of Thai food because my previous experiences weren't the best. But
Yeah.
it was so good. And they literally, I told them, like, they asked me, okay, what are your dietary preferences? So I said, I'm a vegetarian, but like, it's all good. You can get whatever you want.
Mm.
And like, I don't like spicy at all, but it's good. You can get whatever you want. And they're like, okay. And they get like a whole range of vegetarian food for me. And they're like, you know what? We cater to vegans, we cater to gens, we cater to like any dietary preference that you have. We can
Amazing.
customize our food accordingly.
Uh-huh.
And it was so good. So good. So good. The desserts.
Did you like
the
it
food.
though?
No, not that much.
This requires the, oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's so well. Usually, you get to do a lot of cool things, but this one that you're particularly excited about. But it's just one of the foodie experiences that you can do, and there's
Yes.
so many happening across the city. You saw Spin the Wheel yesterday for I've never tried, and you lucked out, I think, with Pai Thai.
But you got a nice one as well. Yours is coming up. I tell you, like, hey, see, you're next.
Yeah,
You're
of
up
course.
next.
I'm going to Low for a dining, a movie outdoor experience, and they're doing this all for Dubai Food Festival as well. So we talked about Low yesterday. It's a really cool restaurant that cares about local produce and serving up the best dish they possibly can on a plate. Very foodie focused, and they're doing outdoor movie experience, and the movie is 100-Foot Journey, which is I'm gonna get it so wrong. I think it's Meryl Streep. And it's about a Michelin star restaurant, and then an Indian restaurant comes to town in France, and she's quite snooty. I get really confused with two actresses, Meryl Streep and
Marilyn Monroe. Just kidding.
no, don't know. Anyway,
Mm.
and they have to Anyway, it's a really lovely food movie where she's quite snooty with her Michelin stars, and then the Indian family come in and they create this amazing food experience, and they're across the road from each other. It's a lot of fun.
Oh my god, there's an Indian movie like that.
Is there?
I mean, they copied us.
They copied us.
Yeah, seriously. Like, there is an Indian movie called Kal Ho Na Ho. That's the same Oh, did I step on you? Sorry.
No.
The exact same concept.
Well, either way,
Either way.
this is it's happening Tuesday night at Low, and I think it's happening a couple of more times, but it's just one more food
Are you
experience.
taking us with you on this journey?
I might do.
Wow, pricey.
My mum and all of Lovin Dubai Instagram
Pricey,
audience.
Casey. Oh, like the Dubai Fitness Challenge, how the whole community came together and like put on their shoes and they were out running. So now you put on your baggy pants and
Put
you
on your baggy
get out
pants.
eating, because there's so many cool experiences. It's not just the food, but the experiences you get along with
Exactly.
it. Like the Dubai Food Festival this year is going all out because you know what, we deserve it.
We just exactly here. We
Here,
deserve
here.
to put on our baggy pants and get out and get fed.
Yeah.
Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Daily. We're back with you every single weekday morning. Stay safe, wash your hands.
Bye.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.